welcome our second group.
Okay, good morning everyone. We're Gen, a fashion company, and our core value is that we want to make ordinary people extraordinary. What do we do? Well, of course, we help designers. We help young designers in particular to sell their clothes and provide fashion consultant service, and also design special clothes for unique occasions and for different people. So this is our outline for today's presentation. I will later introduce my staff members and also talk about a brief history about Gen. And later my staff member will elaborate more on the service we provide in detail. And yes, I'm the CEO of the company. Yes, and I'm in charge of basically everything. Yes. This is our product manager, Maxim Hong, and she's in charge of our prices and other quality service. And next is our Chief Financial Officer, Eva Wang, and she will later talk more about our detail service. So, what's the history about Gen? Well, it's a bunch of people who really like fashion. Like, we are a group of young people, and we really like to talk about fashion these days, but for nowadays, there are too many fast fashion companies like Zara, H&M, Uniqlo, and so on. And people tend to wear the same clothes and have the same perspective of fashion. So then we want to change this situation. And then so we come up with this company and want to provide different service to people, since we think that fashion is about individual styles, not a common style for everyone. So next, Eva will talk more about what we provide.
Hi, I'm Eva Wang. Let me talk about what Gen provides. Our company serves in two ways. One is physical storefronts, and the other is online service. We have a website. And in our physical storefront, we have three features. First, we sell stylish clothes made by up-and-coming designers. Why we choose up-and-coming designers? Because we want to offer them opportunities and a platform to sell their own designing clothes. And apart from this, we can also design clothes. We can design customized clothes for customers who have the needs. And the second feature is we have fashion consultation. We have well-trained consultants can give customers appropriate advices and find out what suits them best. The third service is we serve some special occasions like school proms, Christmas party, and banquets, where people usually meet to dress up themselves. And additionally, if people want to put on makeup, we also have specialists to help them, but it will charge additional fee. And the second way is website. Nowadays, people are used to surf the internet, and they get more information online. So it is useful to having a website to compare our brand. And we also sell our designers' clothes online. Next, we will have Mason Hong to talk about our product production.
Hello everyone, I'm the product manager Maxim Hong, and of course I'm going to talk about the quality of our products. We make our clothes 100% handmade. You can see from sketching, we have our own up-and-coming designers, and in this picture, it seems like they're making some patchwork. And sewing, more sewing, tailoring. We all have our own steps. We don't outsource our products because we want to insist that every detail is very perfect. So every product sold to our customers are very high quality. And for our operations status, we now have a storefront in Taipei, located in the center, which is MRT Zhongxiao Donghua Station. And we also run a website, as Eva just said. And we have now completed for hundreds of cases, like school prom or homecoming party, Christmas party, so on. And our branding strategy. We all know that a logo is very important for a company or a business because a very unique and successful logo can catch the customer's attention at their first sight seeing our brand. So on the corner of the slide is our unique and specially artistically designed logo, GEM. And it looks quite a lot like a fashion brand, you know. As you see, we invented this first. We want to insist on this point. And next is that we don't sell our clothes to everyone. We have targeted groups of customers, which is young people aging from 18 to 30, and women in particular, because women like to buy clothes more than men. Now I'm going to talk about the price range. Because we don't have, our range will fluctuate with every different kinds of clothes. So let me show you some pictures. For this turtleneck gray coat with a very cool untraditional zipper right here, how much would you be willing to pay for this coat? Anyone? Yes, Sylvia?
$1,000.
850. 2,000.
8,000.
Wait, 10,000. Wait, let's imagine that you're in a department store. If this is a designer's brand, in the department store, Sogo, will this be sold for $850? No, excuse me. I was trying to say that for a coat, with a very warm winter coat, 12,000. Thank you. But because we are very, we know that our customers don't have that much money to buy clothes in department stores since they are very expensive. And that's why we have up and coming designers who would be more willing to sell their clothes lower than the market price. So you're very lucky. This coat is only sold for $5,000.
Wow.
And for this camouflage bomber jacket, this is very popular nowadays. People like to wear a t-shirt inside and wear this jacket outside. And this is very fashionable. So would you be willing to pay, for example, 1,500? 1,500? 2,000. 2,000? We sold this for only $500.
Oh.
So see, that is why we can survive in this competitive industry. This one is a little, not the mainstream of people will wear this kind of clothes, but this is the best with a denim patchwork on the side. And maybe some young college students can wear it to a punk concert or something. But anyways, we'll skip this because this was sold for $300 only. Because not many people would buy this. Okay, we can see there is a tropical leaf on the jacket. And this is very elegant, and this is suitable to wear to datings or banquets. And how much would you be willing to pay for this? This is 100% a cashmere, so you can wear it in winter. Very warm, but still beautiful. $1,000. Yes, this one was sold for $800 only. Okay, this one is a bill sleeves with a zipper right here. This is too dark, and hoodie. And this one was sold for $300 only. Very cheap, but fashionable. Okay, the last slide. These are also some of the clothes. I want to emphasize that the pictures I showed were designed out of the customer's demand, because they might come to us and say that what kind of clothes they would like to wear, and we will tell our designers right away, and they will design clothes immediately to meet their expectations, and they were very satisfied about the outcome. Okay, so next we'll go back to Eva to talk about the analysis.
This is our SWOT analysis. Our strengths are fair price, unique design, and trendy clothes, and customized service. We set our price level at a fairly level compared to other famous designers' clothes. Although our designers are not so famous, but their designing clothes are having a high quality and stylish originality. And we also have a customized service. We design clothes specially for customers according to their personal qualities. And our weakness, there are competitivity and small scale. Because we are just a small company, so we are hard to compete. It's hard to promote our brand and expand our company scale. Other large companies like Zara, they sell clothes to public. They produce massively so they can lower the price. But our company are focused on unique and 100% handmade. So although our price is a little high, but it is fairly cheap to another designer's clothes. And the opportunities are the rising consuming level and fashion awareness. Rising consuming level means that people nowadays may spend more on clothing. And fashion awareness is that people care more about what they wear, and they may come to us for the consultation. And our strengths, there are fast fashion and high competitiveness. Fast fashion is that people buy lots of people buy lots of clothes, but they throw clothes away right away. So they may not want to spend too much on one clothes, and they don't care much about the clothes quality. They may go to buy some very cheap clothes. And high competitiveness is fashion industry is very high competitive, but we are struggling with. We have unique design and trendy clothes, so we think that they have customers who need the service. And next part is market analysis. Let's look at this line graph. It is about people's expenditure on clothes. The vertical axis is the percentage of income people spend on clothes, and horizontal axis is years from 2000 to 2016. And you can see that the line is gradually rising when the time passes. But you may be curious about what there are a decline at 2008. It is because that there is a recession.
I will talk about the next two pictures. We recently we made a quick survey on the street randomly. We chose our targeted group of customers, which is we chose people who look like 18 to 30 to conduct this survey and ask them, do you think you're stylish? And the outcome is that 1/3 of the people think that they're probably not. And about 1/4 of people think that they're not stylish. And from this outcome, we can see that actually many people are not confident about their appearance, how they dress. So that is why we can now have the opportunity to sell these clothes. And also because we provide them with, they can seek us for consultants. And that is why we're saving these people. And the next is the special cases grow up. As we mentioned, we will serve for special cases like prom or Christmas party. And nowadays, these are very popular because people are becoming more and more, they like entertaining activities. So in 2013, there are only little of these cases, but as the time passes, the cases have grown to 40 a year. So that is also a reason why we're making more and more profit. Next, we'll invite our CEO to talk about.
Yeah, so I'm going to share several successful cases from our company. And this is one case from a high school student who is entering college, and there's a school prom in high school. And then the dress code for that prom is fairies in the forest. So it's definitely about something like flourish or something about something green and something else. But for us, girls know that it is hard to dress in green and you can look attractive at the same time. So she come for us and then she seeked help. And then we helped her design clothes that is suitable for her and help her do the hair. And then she eventually won the prom queen for the school prom that year. And another successful case is from Carol, and she's, as you can see, like her appearance is kind of like that woman. She's a little bit chubby, and because of that appearance, she's kind of lack of confidence. So she seeks for help and consultation from our company, and then we provide her some customized service and taught her that what clothes that she is suitable to wear, and then she eventually became more confident in her body. Yes. So in conclusion, we asked my team members, and this presentation said, we provide high quality, affordable, and fashion to teenage girls ranging from 18 to 24. And of course, we will design clothes for special occasions in order to stand out from the fast fashion industry, to make it more different. And we, for these years, since 2013 to now, we really hope that we can make ordinary people extraordinary, and there are a lot of successful cases. So we are really happy about what we do. So then, hope you enjoyed today's presentation. Thank you. Okay. So this is a session of Q&A. Are there any questions?
Yes.
how did you make your ends meet? Since you sell the clothes at the low price, but you want to provide handmade clothes. Yeah.
Because, let me answer your question as
Okay.
a product manager. Because, those up and coming designers, they don't have a chance to sell their clothes at some big department stores, right? Because they also need a platform to sell their clothes. And that is why they are willing to sell their price slightly lower than not slightly lower, but lower than the marketplace price, because they are not famous yet, but they need a way to sell their clothes and let people know that I'm good at designing clothes. So they are willing to they're willing to earn less to make their clothes very high, their quality of their clothes very good, so that they can earn the customers' heart.
So you're also providing a chance for the young.
Yeah. We have they supply our clothes, and we also provide them opportunities.
Others? Feel free to ask or make comments.
I think you can do more advertising on the sophomores in college, because I saw a white clothes with lots of reds, some.
You mean the flowers?
Yeah, maybe you can have more advertising on the sophomores of universities, since their freshman camp in the ninth education. They maybe have this is a good way, and they don't have to buy a white clothes or even use their white clothes and to do some to ruin their original clothes. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your advice.
Okay, we'll think about it. Wow, yes. Okay.
What's the most difficult things that you face when you want to approach your things to customers?
Excuse me? Okay.
The most difficult things you face when you want to sell your products.
Oh. Promoting our
Yes.
brand, because who will stop by? If you see a store that you have never seen it before, will you stop by and take a look at it? If it is only, wait a second, let me think about it.
No, because since nowadays there are too many fashion big companies, and when you say the name, everybody knows it. But it's hard for us to find a position in this kind of industry. So then at first,
Especially we start from internet.
yes. So of course, at first we have to find some internet beauties, or some people who is a little bit famous to promote our company, and then to gain popularity to the young people, and then we can sell our clothes gradually and gain profit.
It was tough.
It was tough.
Good. Others? I think I have maybe a few questions. I think you want to target at young customers,
Yeah.
aged between 18 and 30.
Yes.
And I guess the majority of them will be maybe college students.
Freshmen to the society. Because
Yeah,
they're
okay.
in-
So do you know their usual budget for buying clothes?
Oh, there's a.
Yeah, I mean, but does that apply to college students?
Yeah, we asked, we have surveyed some of our classmates how much they would spend at each month to buy new clothes, and the number was surprisingly higher than I expected, because for a college student who has $10,000 a month, they would buy clothes up to 2,000 every month
Average, yeah.
in average. That's quite a lot. It's 1/5 of their money.
So the average budget is around $2,000.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And our prices are lower than that.
Mhm. I mean, some of the items you showed us, I think they're about $2,000.
Oh, because they're, you mean like coats or?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe some college students, because the 2,000 is an average, so some people would spend more. I mean, there are some extreme cases, extreme people who would spend a lot or they don't buy clothes at all. And for this one, I believe that every girl in college has a coat for winter, and the price would start from 1,000 because this requires more work to be done, and it's very warm, so it's reasonable to sell at a higher price. So I think they would buy it. And compared to the department stores coats, this is already very cheap, actually.
Actually, I believe so. I think the one will cost more.
Yeah.
And I think also I'm curious about your idea of handmade. So you mean that every clothing item was made by hand?
Yeah.
So does that require the sewing machine?
Yeah. Like the picture, there are some machines.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, I
have
mean,
some.
so in this case, so that means other brands, they can also promote their clothing as handmade, right? Because this is how we make clothes now. We
Yeah,
don't really
but
use machines.
the reason why we're different from others is because we do not outsource our products.
Yes, because the designers we hire or we cooperate with are like upcoming designers, maybe like graduates from some universities, like major in like fashion or clothing, and they have their own sewing machine. But then if some people want to buy their clothes and they will make purchase, and then the designer will then make their clothes by themselves. Yes. So
I mean, we don't have a big production line
yes.
who make clothes, and we do not hire workers from
Other
places,
countries.
yeah, or other companies. We use our own, because designers would know how to like sew the clothes or something.
Yeah, but so you mean designers will make the clothes by themselves?
Yeah, because they are all from like some, they major in something like clothing design, or they would make some clothes at school because they have machines or something, but in their free time they can make extra clothes they like.
Yeah, and earn money for themselves.
Yeah, I know they should be able to make clothes they design, but I'm just curious, so if designers they have to make clothes by themselves, so how many clothes could they make like each day?
Also, that's another reason why our scale is smaller, because we cannot produce a lot of clothes. Because actually, most of our cases were they came to us for some. They tell us what kind of clothes they want, and we tell our designers, and they will start making. So it would take time for them to make, but. If we want our quality to be very high, the trade-off would be that the amount would be smaller. So we don't produce a lot of clothes, but we have a few designers, not only a little, so they can make clothes in turns.
Yeah, thank you. So I think what worries me is about the scale, yeah. But maybe you can still make do, I guess so. Okay, good. Any others? Okay, if not, then thank you very much. Okay, we take a 5 and a 13. Please get ready.